How about now? How about now? Let me see. Where's my... Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, you can hear me now. Sorry, guys. I had my microphone muted. Sorry. I'll start from the beginning. I said, hello, everybody. I hope y'all had a great weekend. Maybe you were racing. Maybe you were watching. Maybe you were being the crew chief. Maybe you spent the weekend in your garage installing that new Nitrous Express system that you ordered. Maybe that new snow performance fuel system. Maybe. Them snow performance fuel systems are pretty nice, I can tell you that. I sold a couple of them over the weekend. A couple of Coyote guys and some Hellcat guys. So, y'all need to make sure to check them out. Them things are nice, man. So... let me hit you with the Good morning, race car fam. That was a little loud. Let me turn my mic down. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that to your eardrums. Sorry about that to your AirPod users. My bad. I want to start this show off real quick by giving a moment of silence to just a friend of mine, I would say. I briefly knew him, the amount of time that I got to meet him and know him and hang out with him at the races. But it looks like from Facebook he touched a lot of people's lives. Unfortunately, cancer had claimed his. He is no longer hurting. He is now racing in paradise with old Callie Nate and a few other people. I know old Scott's up there lining Callie Nate up right now. So if I get a moment of silence for our boy Scott. Rest in peace, Mr. Scott. Thanks for always being there for everyone. You were there for a lot of people. Anyway, I don't want to start off on a negative foot, but I just wanted to pay some respect to our boy Scott. So, without further ado, let me talk to you about these races that happened this weekend. Let me talk to y'all about the races that happened this weekend. First, we're going to go to, I think it's called Skelton Raceway. Hopefully I said that correctly. Skelton Raceway. Old Drew B and Austin New. I believe this was the tailgate class final. Man, looked like a drag race right there. Ended up being Austin New getting the W there. Shout out to him and the crew. Congratulations on getting the W. Connor, if you are watching, I was kind of peeping in the background to see if, like I said, if there's anything that I did maybe or something like that where I can't see comments. Sorry, I'm a little tarded. Technologically challenged, I'd say, actually. So we'll just say that. We'll just say that. Check out this baddie. And I believe small tire wheeling across the finish line. Good. John Michael. I believe it's John Michael Step, if I'm saying that correctly. So shout out to him and the crew, Shelton. Man, I mean, those cars are rolling out there. They're wheeling across the finish line, doing some airplane-style activities. That is for sure. Some airplane-style activities, boys. Let's go over to... let me close these guys out. Let's go over to... Let me see. Hang on real quick. Let me check my phone. Connor messaged me. Let me see what he says. Oh, he's sending me comments. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I went ahead and turned my mic down after that. I could see the comments are saying, man, my ears are bleeding after that. My bad, guys. My bad. Alright, let's head over to Yellow Belly Raceway. They had Back to the Hood. I know there was quite a bit of classes. Unfortunately, I couldn't really see who won. I didn't really see any posts or anything about it, but my boy Preston sent me his win. Fucking with my boy Preston and our boy Kenny in the finals streetcar class. Both them boys got some hot rods that you could drive on the freeway, cruise around. They do, man. They be cruising those things all over Dallas on the freeways, on the highways, just rolling everywhere, going to car meets and stuff. So it's pretty cool to see two homies in the finals. Shout out to Preston for getting it done. Shout out to Big Preston. Let's go over to Team Kruk. Y'all are familiar with the Kruks. They were on the show a couple weeks ago talking about their NX products and whatnot, making the switch. I'll briefly talk. I had a conversation with them over the weekend. They were just kind of giving me the rundown on, their first outing with some of their new cars and some of the new products and stuff on their cars. And they just to sum it up, they were extremely excited. Very, very excited. They had extremely great results. I'm not going to talk about their results or how much they're spraying, anything like that. That's confident information that we'll leave for them. But nonetheless, they were extremely, extremely excited with the results. I mean, he called me. I spent a little time on the phone with him yesterday, and he could not be happier. And I love that. I love when customers call and they say, hey, man, I was on the fence or this or that, and they just have extremely positive results. So that's great. Let's check out where they went racing this weekend. I believe they were at Evdale Raceway. This is their winner circle picture. Mr. Charlie Strickland and Scotty Kruk drove themselves into the winner circle. They went to the finals of the JV 490 class, and they ended up splitting. Teammates don't need to be racing each other is what Mr. Billy Kruk told me, so they didn't even race. They just decided they both made it to the finals, go ahead and split, which I get that. You're on the same team. You drove there together, everything like that. So shout out to Team Kruk. I don't have a video of Mr. Strickland. Sorry about that. I do have a video of Scotty here. Let you guys watch this. Watch my boy Scotty. Watch my boy Scotty on the light. Y'all watch this. Up, and I'm pretty sure that was not good.
We out of there.
Gosh dang it, Scotty. Pretty sure he got treed on that one. But my boy Scotty, usually on the light, man. Over at the practice tree shootout that we had at PRI this year, I believe it was Scotty and Sunshine in the finals. There was 64 people in that whole entire deal. So to make it that far, woo-wee, man, that's pretty awesome. Their other car, the other Team Kruk car, I believe this one is Salty. I get them, they're all got some pretty awesome names, but I get them mixed up because they got a lot of cars in their station. So you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But they went to the semifinals with this car too, first outing with this car. This is the first outing with the whole setup. Getting it done right there. Getting it done. Let me get that off there. Getting it done. Shout out to the Kruk guys. Like I said, they got a whole stable of cars. You guys need to keep your eyes on them. If you haven't gone and found Scotty or Billy Kruk or any of the Team Kruk guys, make sure to check out Facebook or any other social media stuff. They got a freaking team of killers over there. I'm telling you, they got something coming for truck class. It's like if there's a popular class, they got a hot rod in it. That's for sure. So they do a lot of the little gangsters racing, that JV 490 stuff. I mean, they got a handle on their program because they can adapt, go from that 530 racing to that 490 racing to, I don't know what the other class was, but to be able to jump in all them different hot rods and be competitive, go to the finals, semifinals, win, man, shout out to them guys for sure. There's a lot of people like that, man. I really do got to pay respects to people like that. Stefco's another one. Huge shout out to them. They could show up places. I think it was last weekend they came to the Get Down. They put a few different hot rods in the winner circle. One trip. A few different hot rods, same race, a couple different classes. So Shout out to all y'all out there putting in work as a team, man. I love that. I love that. This is y'all little gangsta World Series of Pro Mod, little gangsta's champ, Chris Scarlata. I don't have any videos, but if you guys watched the Flow Racing event and you guys saw it live happening, y'all saw it live. Shout out to Jimmy Dale and Poland, man. The boys out there putting in work across America. Shout out to them guys, man. That's an extremely popular class, and it just keeps growing. And if it ain't growing with them involved, it's growing with other people using that same class with a different name, which is still flattering. So that's awesome, man. Let's jump from Flow Rider over to Little River Raceway. I'm gonna give a shout out to my boy Justin Cavazos real quick. I'm probably saying your name wrong, but whatever. I'm white. When I walk into them restaurants, I say everything on the menu wrong, you know. So, but my boy Justin over there, y'all remember Justin had that beautiful TA. Now he's got a Nova that belongs in a showroom. I'm telling you. Not only does he race, does a little bit of promoting and stuff like that too. So he had a little race at Little River this weekend. We'll run through the winners here real quick. Mr. Robert Rankin won the 7-0 index class. Good chunk of change there. Let me borrow $1, bro. Y'all know who this gentleman is here. Mr. Jason Cantu. He won the King of the 28s class. He's a baddie wherever he goes too, man, on a lot of different surfaces. They got their program figured out too. Look at Mr. Mustache. Don't look very happy. The guy right there, second to the left, man. You should be smiling. You got a little mustache right there. A mustache means you automatically smile in every picture. You have to. It's part of the rules, man. I don't make the rules. Dylan Smith was the Prince of 28s winner. Look at them shoes right there. Them bright green shoes paying homage to old Scott. Racing Paradise, brother. Mr. Garza, 6-0 index. No stranger to danger. Mr. Swanky, Tim Garcia. True Street to the lanes. I got a video of him. Check this out. This truck is awesome. I love it. I believe he went to the finals with Chris. Let me see. I got it right here somewhere. Yeah. Sean, I think is his last name. Sorry, I couldn't remember his last name. I just know him as Chris. But he got a beautiful little Fox body there. He got some of our Nitrous Express products on it too. So I don't like it. Keep in mind this video is not final. But this was supposed to be the final. Testing or the day before. When they went to the finals, it looked like from what I read on Facebook, Chris was unable to make the final race because he had some rear gear issues. So anyway, shout out to all the winners over there at Little River, and shout out to Justin, man, for keeping racing alive and having an awesome little event there. I love Little River. I'm sad I never got a chance to race there with the Fox body, but that don't mean I won't be. I look forward to it. So it looks like a really cool track, cool facility. It's an awesome little place. It really is. The vibes are really cool there. It really is a cool spot. So I went and walked around the NHRDA, I think is how you say it, this weekend. They had some racing here in Phoenix, and that's where I'm at. So I went over there and hung out, checked out a few racers. There'll be some content y'all will see on the page. I filmed some of the trucks, whatnot. If you're watching, keep an eye out. You'll see some of the content pop up on the page with the old truck. Shout out to my boy Plumber at Plum Nasty Performance out of Kingman AZ. He took a win there in the diesel in the desert. It was a 6-7 index, I believe it was, is what he won. I do have a video for y'all to check out here, but pretty cool to see my boys out there winning. Man, I've been racing with Plumber since, I mean, it's probably been 15 years maybe or so if I think about it. Back when we was all running 13s and 12s and, like, I mean, extremely excited about going that fast and whatnot, and then goofing around with each other on the street. And man, it was a great time thinking about that. Some of the best times of my life, for sure. Them street race memories just hit different when you start out, when you're out there with them. A lot of times we all get hyped up and we jump in these fast cars and we think that's the way to go. And it is. It's fun. But I don't know about y'all. I think I had a lot more fun in my, 11, 12-second era when you could just beat the crap out of them, drive them home, consistently just beat the crap out of them. It was fun. It really was. Here's that video of the finals. My boy Plumber and that beautiful white Duramax. Left lane, for the win. I like the celebration too, man. That's one of my favorite parts. I've really been trying to, like when I'm filming the finals or whatever, lately I've tried to make a point where I could try to film the race and then pan over and get the celebration, because the celebration is freaking awesome. It really is. So shout out to my boy Plumber for getting it done. I know there was a lot of other trucks there, a lot of other classes. Shout out to each and every one of you guys that went to the finals or ran your class. I didn't really pay attention to all the classes and film all the finals there, anything like that. I was kind of walking around with the kiddo too and having a good time, hanging out with people, checking stuff out. I'm gonna show one of my favorite races from the week real quick again. They're probably a highlight. One of my favorite videos that we've showed this morning so far. Old John Michael said, it wasn't even a little wheelie. Watch this. That thing is up there. I mean, it's probably a foot off the ground. That's just, I bet that's insane. I wish I had a fast car that could do something like that. That's rad though. I mean, this wheeling across the finish line stuff is ridiculous, boys. Ridiculous. I can't see the comments this week, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to ask a question anyways, and my boy Connor is gonna send me a screenshot of the comments and let me know who won. I got a screenshot here. Someone said, so cool. Nacho Diecast Customs said it was so cool seeing you on the Pinks and All Out, or the Call Out show. Thanks, man. I appreciate you watching. Thank you, boys. Sweet. Connor said, I got you. So we're going to X this question real quick. And it comes to me because I've seen some side-by-side stuff lately. I've seen some, I don't know why, but it's just been popping up. I've been watching some side-by-side drag racing in the sand and some hill climbs and stuff. And man, y'all add some nitrous to your side-by-sides, you probably might make it up that hill climb. I know there's some guys out there that already utilize a lot of our products, but I bet y'all didn't know we had some side-by-side specific nitrous systems or motorcycle specific nitrous systems, watercraft, boats, all that stuff. I got nitrous for your lawnmower, boy. Hit me up so you can put nitrous on your lawnmower, and imagine how much money it's going to save your landscape company getting it done twice as fast. Come on, guys. Anyway, on our 3-cylinder Piranha EFI system, which is a side-by-side system, you can find it in the Power Sports. On our 3-cylinder Piranha system, 3-cylinder Piranha EFI system, sorry, I want to be specific, what jetting comes with that? What horsepower jetting increments come with that? And remember, you must share to your Facebook page. You must share the link to that product on your Facebook page. I'm going to give y'all a hat. Sorry. I'm going to send y'all one of these Snow Performance hats because I've been giving away NX hats. I'm going to give y'all one of these Snow Performance hats here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hopefully Connor will Send me whoever the correct answer is. In the meantime, let's watch. What do you guys want to watch? Let's watch Crooks. Let's watch the Crooks. Little gangster pass again. That boy on it, man. Kyle be sitting on the button watching the live show. I tell you, he be sitting there. Hang on, I can't. After this video, I'll show y'all. After I show y'all Crooks, little gangster round winning. Shout out to Coach. Shout out to our homie Coach, having an awesome event. Looks like a lot of fun. Nah, maybe Scotty did trim.
We out of there. We out of there.
Alright, anyway. Kyle Swanson for the win, winning a snow hat. I'm telling you, every time Kyle watched this show, pretend this is the button, right? Like, this is the button to get the correct answer, or, like, he'd be waiting to, I don't know, but he'd be like, yeah, ask it. Ask that question. Go ahead. Go ahead. I dare you. I dare you to ask that question. Ask it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Bah! And he's right there. He got the correct answer every time. And I don't know how I did that, but I busted, all I did was let off the button and busted my pen. I wish I could let off the button in my car that hard to probably get a better reaction time than a 100. I don't care what you guys say, bro. In school, they told you the goal was to get 100. And if I could get 100 on the reaction time, that's winning right there, boys. That's winning. That's winning. Right there. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. So, starting to warm up out there. Y'all need to keep your boost cold. Keep your engine fed with fuel. Make sure it ain't getting hot and starving. Maybe you want to add some nitrous to your turbo system. Give her a little shot of some ice. Let me know what I can help y'all with. I want to get your fuel system stuff taken care of. Let me get some nitrous on your pro charger. Let me get some nitrous on your screw blower. Let me get some nitrous on them turbos. Maybe you out there, maybe you've been beating up on the NA class forever, right? Maybe you just getting win after win after win, and you're like, I'm going to step up. I'm going to get me some Nitrous Express. I'm the guy you need to talk to. We'll get you taken care of. Shout out to everyone that found themselves in the winner circle this weekend. I hope y'all have a great week. I hope y'all make lots of money so you can call me and add some nitrous to your stuff. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Yep. Have a great week, everyone. We'll see y'all this weekend. Hopefully, you guys get some winner circle pictures or videos. Send them over to me. We'll talk about you on the show. We'll get you highlighted. We'll make you highlighted. Right here. I got y'all. As always, buy Nitrous Express today and find yourself in a winner circle tomorrow. Have a great week, everyone.